Tim Duncan, early life and college career. Tim Duncan is widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players in NBA history. He had a remarkable early life and college career before going on to have a legendary NBA career with the San Antonio Spurs. Early life. Timothy Theodore Duncan was born on April 25, 1976, in Christiansted, St. Croix, in the United States Virgin Islands. He had two sisters and was raised by his mother, Ione, after his father's death when he was just a child. Duncan was a swimmer and an aspiring Olympic swimmer, but gave up swimming after Hurricane Hugo destroyed the only Olympic-sized pool on the island. College career. Tim Duncan's basketball journey began when he enrolled at Wake Forest University in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. At Wake Forest, he played for the Demon Deacons under the coaching of Dave Odom. Duncan's impact on the college basketball scene was immediate, and he became one of the most dominant and versatile players in the NCAA. Here are some key points from Tim Duncan's college career. Accolades. Duncan was a two-time consensus first-team All-American, 1996 and 1997, and a three-time ACC Player of the Year, 1995, 1996, 1997. He was also named the Naismith College Player of the Year in 1997. Statistics. Over his four-year college career, Duncan averaged a double-double, posting impressive statistics in points, rebounds, and blocks. He finished his college career with averages of 16, 5 points, 12, 3 rebounds, and 8 blocks per game. Defense. Duncan was known for his exceptional shot blocking and defensive skills. His defensive prowess was a hallmark of his game, and he set multiple shot blocking records during his time at Wake Forest. NCAA tournament. While Duncan's individual success was noteworthy, he couldn't lead Wake Forest to an NCAA championship. Nevertheless, he left a significant impact on college basketball during his tenure. After his senior season at Wake Forest, Tim Duncan declared for the 1997 NBA draft and was selected as the first overall pick by the San Antonio Spurs. His college success set the stage for a remarkable NBA career where he would go on to become one of the most decorated and respected players in the history of the sport. Tim Duncan, drafted by the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan was selected as the first overall pick in the 1997 NBA draft by the San Antonio Spurs. This draft choice would prove to be one of the most significant moments in both Duncan's career and the history of the San Antonio Spurs franchise. Here's more information about Tim Duncan's selection by the Spurs. 1997 NBA Draft. The 1997 NBA Draft was held on June 25, and Tim Duncan, a standout forward from Wake Forest University, was considered the top prospect. His combination of size, skill, and defensive ability made him an appealing choice for any team in need of a franchise player. The San Antonio Spurs, under the guidance of head coach Greg Popovich and general manager R.C. Buford, held the first overall pick in the draft. They recognized Duncan's potential and made the wise decision to select him. Impact on the San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan's arrival in San Antonio had a transformative effect on the Spurs franchise. Paired with veteran center David Robinson, the Twin Towers duo became a formidable frontcourt combination. Duncan's defensive prowess and all-around skills, along with his unselfish team-oriented play, helped elevate the Spurs to a championship-contending level. During his 19-year NBA career, all spent with the San Antonio Spurs, Duncan achieved numerous accolades, including five-time NBA champion, 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, 2014. Three-time NBA Finals MVP. Two-time NBA Most Valuable Player, 2002 and 2003. 15-time NBA All-Star. 15-time All-NBA Team Selection. 15-time NBA All-Defensive Team Selection. Rookie of the Year in 1998. the first player in NBA history to be named to both the All-NBA and All-Defensive teams in each of his first 13 seasons. Over 26,000 career points, 15,000 rebounds, and 3,000 blocks. Tim Duncan's consistent excellence and leadership helped the Spurs become one of the most successful franchises in NBA history. He was known for his quiet demeanor and a fundamentally sound style of play, earning him the nickname the Big Fundamental. His legacy in San Antonio and the NBA is firmly established, and he is widely regarded as one of the greatest power forwards in the history of the sport. Tim Duncan, Hall of Fame career with the Spurs. Tim Duncan had a Hall of Fame career with the San Antonio Spurs, leaving an indelible mark on the franchise and the entire NBA. Here's an overview of his illustrious career with the Spurs. 1. Championships. Tim Duncan led the San Antonio Spurs to 5 NBA championships during his career: 1999, 2003, 2005, 2007, and 2014. His consistent and dominant play in both the regular season and the playoffs was a key factor in the team's success. 2. Leadership. Duncan was the heart and soul of the Spurs. His leadership on and off the court was instrumental in the team's sustained success. He set the tone with his work ethic, unselfish play, and commitment to team success. 3. Versatility. Duncan was known for his versatile game. He could score in the post, hit mid-range jumpers, and had a soft touch around the basket. His ability to play both ends of the floor made him one of the most well-rounded players in the league. 4. Defensive excellence. Duncan was a perennial all-defensive team selection, known for his shot blocking, rebounding, and defensive awareness. He often guarded the opponent's best frontcourt player and was a linchpin of the Spurs' defensive schemes. 5. Awards and achievements. Over the course of his career, Duncan earned numerous accolades, including 2 NBA Most Valuable Player (MVP) awards, 3 NBA Finals MVP awards, and numerous All-Star selections and All-NBA team nods. 6. Longevity. One of the most remarkable aspects of Duncan's career was his longevity. He played 19 seasons in the NBA, all with the San Antonio Spurs. This sustained excellence over nearly 2 decades is a testament to his commitment to the game and his physical conditioning. 7. The Big Three. Duncan was a key part of the Spurs' Big Three, along with Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili Billy. Together, they formed the core of the team for many years and achieved tremendous success, winning multiple championships. 8. Fundamentals. Duncan's nickname, the Big Fundamental, speaks to his emphasis on the basics of basketball. He was known for his footwork, bank shots, and sound decision-making, making him a role model for aspiring basketball players. 9. Legacy. Tim Duncan is widely regarded as one of the greatest power forwards in NBA history. His impact on the Spurs and the league as a whole extends beyond the statistics and championships. He set a standard for excellence and professionalism that is still felt in the organization. After retiring from professional basketball, Duncan continued to have a role with the Spurs as an assistant coach and remained an integral part of the team's culture. In recognition of his legendary career, he was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020. Tim Duncan, championships and achievements. Tim Duncan's career with the San Antonio Spurs was marked by numerous championships and individual achievements. Here's a summary of his championships and notable accomplishments during his NBA career. NBA championships, 5. 1999, the San Antonio Spurs, led by Duncan and David Robinson, defeated the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals, securing Duncan's first NBA championship. 2003, the Spurs captured their second championship by defeating the New Jersey Nets in the NBA Finals. 2005, San Antonio won its third championship with a victory over the Detroit Pistons in a hard-fought NBA Finals series. 2007, the Spurs claimed their fourth championship, defeating LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA Finals. 2014, Duncan and the Spurs won their fifth and final championship by dominating the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals in a series known for its precision ball movement and team-oriented play. NBA Most Valuable Player, MVP, Awards, 2. 2002, Tim Duncan was named the NBA MVP for the 2001-2002 season, recognizing his outstanding individual performance and leadership. 2003, Duncan earned his second MVP award in the 2002-2003 season, solidifying his status as one of the league's premier players. NBA Finals MVP Awards, 3. 1999, Duncan was named NBA Finals MVP in his rookie year, leading the Spurs to their first championship. 2003, he won his second NBA Finals MVP award after helping the Spurs secure their second championship. 2005, Duncan claimed his third NBA Finals MVP when the Spurs defeated the Detroit Pistons to win the title. All-Star appearances, 15. Tim Duncan was selected to the NBA All-Star Game 15 times during his career, showcasing his consistent excellence and status as one of the league's elite players. All-NBA and All-Defensive teams. Duncan was a fixture on both the All-NBA and NBA All-Defensive teams throughout his career, earning numerous selections to these prestigious squads. Rookie of the Year, 1998. In his debut season, Tim Duncan was named the NBA Rookie of the Year, a testament to his immediate impact in the league. Career statistics. Duncan compiled impressive career statistics, averaging over 19 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 blocks per game. Career achievements. Duncan's remarkable career was marked by his consistent excellence, leadership, and ability to impact the game on both ends of the floor. He became known for his fundamental approach to the game, earning the nickname the Big Fundamental. His influence on the San Antonio Spurs and the NBA as a whole is immeasurable, and he is widely regarded as one of the greatest power forwards in the history of the sport. In recognition of his remarkable career, Tim Duncan was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020, cementing his status as a basketball legend. Tim Duncan, playing style and impact on the game. Tim Duncan's playing style and impact on the game of basketball were characterized by his unique combination of skills, leadership, and a fundamentally sound approach. Here's a closer look at his playing style and the lasting impact he had on the sport. 1. Fundamental excellence. Duncan's playing style was built on a foundation of fundamental skills. He was known for his exceptional footwork, positioning, and basketball IQ. His bank shot, often referred to as the Tim Duncan bank shot, was one of his signature moves. He made the basics of the game look effortless and effective. 2. Versatility. Duncan's versatility was one of his defining traits. He was equally comfortable scoring in the post, facing up and hitting mid-range jumpers, and even stepping out to attempt three-pointers later in his career. This versatility made him a tough matchup for opponents. 3. Defensive prowess. Duncan was a defensive anchor for the San Antonio Spurs. His shot blocking, rim protection, and ability to alter opponents' shots were instrumental in the team's defensive success. He was consistently one of the league's top shot blockers throughout his career. 4. Rebounding and outlet passing. He was an outstanding rebounder, particularly on the defensive end. His ability to secure boards and start fast breaks with precise outlet passes added another dimension to the Spurs' offensive game. 5. Team-oriented play. Duncan was unselfish and known for his willingness to pass the ball and make the right basketball play. He prioritized team success over personal statistics, which contributed to the Spurs' reputation for selfless and efficient ball movement. 6. Leadership. As a quiet and lead-by-example player, Duncan's leadership was integral to the Spurs' success. His poise under pressure and calm demeanor set a standard for professionalism and accountability in the locker room. 7. Enduring success. Duncan's impact on the game is seen in the San Antonio Spurs' sustained success. He led the team to 5 NBA championships over a period of nearly 2 decades, demonstrating that a player with a fundamentally sound game, strong work ethic, and dedication to the team concept could achieve long-term success in the NBA. 8. Influence on future generations. Duncan's playing style and commitment to the game inspired younger players to focus on mastering the fundamentals. He became a role model for aspiring basketball players who valued a well-rounded, team-first approach to the sport. Tim Duncan's influence on the game goes beyond statistics and championships. He left a legacy of excellence, integrity, and a commitment to the team that continues to shape the culture of the San Antonio Spurs and serves as an enduring example for the entire basketball world. Tim Duncan, life after retirement. Since his retirement from professional basketball, Tim Duncan has remained active and involved in various endeavors. While he stepped away from playing on the court, his influence continues to be felt, both within the San Antonio Spurs organization and in his community. Here's a glimpse of Tim Duncan's life after retirement. Assistant coach with the San Antonio Spurs, following his retirement in 2016, Duncan joined the San Antonio Spurs as an assistant coach. His wealth of basketball knowledge and experience made him a valuable addition to the coaching staff. He worked closely with head coach Greg Popovich and contributed to player development, particularly with the team's big men. Continued involvement in the Spurs organization, Duncan maintained a role within the Spurs organization even after stepping down as an assistant coach. His deep connection to the franchise and its culture has made him a beloved figure in San Antonio. Community involvement. Tim Duncan is known for his philanthropic efforts and commitment to giving back to the community. He established the Tim Duncan Foundation, which focuses on supporting healthcare, education, and youth sports programs. He has been actively involved in charitable work and community initiatives. Personal interests. Outside of basketball and philanthropy, Duncan has a range of personal interests. He is known to have a passion for the game of Dungeons and Dragons and enjoys various outdoor activities such as wakeboarding and hiking. Low-key lifestyle. Duncan has maintained a relatively low-key and private lifestyle since retiring from professional basketball. He is known for his quiet and reserved personality, which has endeared him to fans. Hall of Fame induction. In 2020, Tim Duncan was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame, cementing his status as one of the all-time greats in the sport of basketball. While Tim Duncan may not be as prominently in the public eye as he was during his playing career, his legacy, both as a basketball player and as a community leader, continues to have a lasting impact. He remains an iconic figure in San Antonio and a respected name in the world of professional sports. Tim Duncan, legacy and influence in the NBA. Tim Duncan's legacy and influence in the NBA are profound and far-reaching. He left an indelible mark on the league, both as a player and as a role model for future generations of basketball players. Here are some of the key aspects of Tim Duncan's legacy and influence in the NBA. Fundamental excellence. Duncan was known for his fundamental approach to the game. His emphasis on footwork, positioning, and the basics of basketball set a standard for precision and skill that many young players look up to. Versatility. Duncan's ability to score from the post, the mid-range, and even occasionally from beyond the arc showcased his versatility. He demonstrated that a well-rounded skill set could make a player a threat in various aspects of the game. Defensive prowess. His shot blocking, rebounding, and defensive awareness made him one of the most dominant defensive players of his era. His ability to anchor the defense influenced how teams approached protecting the rim. Team-oriented play. Duncan was renowned for his selfless style of play. He prioritized team success over individual statistics, leading by example in unselfishness and basketball IQ. Leadership. As a quiet and reserved leader, Duncan's calm and composed demeanor under pressure set a standard for professionalism in the NBA. His leadership was instrumental in the San Antonio Spurs' success. Longevity. Duncan's 19-year career, spent entirely with the San Antonio Spurs, demonstrated the impact of consistency, hard work, and dedication to one franchise. This commitment to a single team for his entire career is rare in the modern NBA. Philanthropy. Off the court, Duncan's philanthropic efforts, including the Tim Duncan Foundation, demonstrated his commitment to making a positive impact on the community. He used his platform to support healthcare, education, and youth sports programs. Mentoring and coaching. His transition to an assistant coaching role with the Spurs after retirement allowed him to pass on his knowledge and experience to the next generation of players. His coaching role further solidified his influence within the organization. Legacy in San Antonio. Duncan is an iconic figure in San Antonio and is beloved by fans for his loyalty to the Spurs. His presence continues to be felt within the franchise's culture and identity. Hall of Fame induction. His enshrinement in the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2020 officially recognized his status as one of the all-time greats in the sport of basketball. Tim Duncan's legacy and influence extend beyond the basketball court. He remains a role model for aspiring players, a symbol of excellence and integrity in the NBA, and a testament to the power of a fundamental, team-oriented approach to the game.